Had any good scuttle lately?
I'll spill it if I have it, but be quick.
We've known an officer or three.
In nigh on 20 years' service, I've not met a commander more efficient, nor one so relentless. But that was then and this is now. He's not the man he was.
What think you now of Helen?
Wow, she's like her husband. Only she reminds me of my old mum. The Queen of Topsfield Common, we used to call her. Born to give orders, she was.
Did you know Sebastian Priest?
I surely did. Good man, hell of a soldier. Had kingly ideals, but did not strut like a hero. Is an ill-used tag. Oft misassigned. But Lieutenant
Peaceful watch. Good day to you.
Good day.
Red McCraith. The back.
Nah, too bad. We could use a fellow. I'd teach some of the lads here. Perhaps we could...
I shoot well enough. Where did you learn to shoot, Mr. Shepherd?
In the war, mate.
King Philip's War?
Aye. Joined up soon as I came of age. Trotted off to war against the Indians. Shooting came natural. Once, I shot a man down from full 500 yards. How'd you like that? I'm a goddamn lad.
Tell me about your... How about...
The captain? I don't know him. He keeps to himself, and I keep to... You'd blame the curse, but he's always been a closed...
Pennington's family?
I didn't say they died. Though, maybe they did. Either way, they're definitely gone, and the captain is the worse for it.
Helen Priest. Tell me how she fits in your world.
They don't let women go to war, but for her, they should make an exception. Pity. I've fought side by side with many a good man. None.
How about you tell me more about yourself? I'll be...
And may the way...
I'd like to help him. Old soldier and all.
All right. Let's start with his billet.
Right. Andrew's things. Where are you? Award. Given to a brave soldier. I believe we found Andrew's things.
This is our best lead yet. Maybe we missed something in the infirmary.
Maybe. After that, we might look for his train band record. Pretty empty armory.
Looks like someone's been living in here.
14 years is a long time to live haunted.
White must have a will of iron.
Kept it to himself. Must have been hellish.
Any idea who this ghost might be?
You may know a soldier by his trail of dead. Could be anyone. A metal trinket to mark a life of sacrifice. Oh, I bet he'd rather have his sleep back.
At least he made it home.
Aye. Then he didn't. I'll talk to Andrew. Might perk him up a bit. Should have had your breakfast, friend. Anyway, greetings.
I'm Antea Duarte. This here is Red McWraith. We're Banishers. Now, who are you and what do you want? Are you the ghost haunting Andrew White? Is that a yes or a no? Who are you? This isn't gonna be easy, is it?
This is pointless. We're hunting in the dark with no light and no spoor.
First, you have to find out what's keeping him from speaking. Andrew won't be much help. But if our friend here can't tell us what he wants, maybe he can show us. Do you want us to follow you? I think he wants us to follow him. He left stains. Clever. I'll keep an eye out so we don't lose them. Here, we can go on. I'm reminded of one of my first cases. The ghost was mute because the person haunted refused to talk.
So this one is mute because of Andrew.
I don't know. Maybe. He's leading us somewhere. This way. The ghost haunting Andrew seems weak. Drawing out the torture the better to enjoy it? Or holding itself back, afraid to feed too much?
If mine had been so kind, maybe I'd have slept nights. I'm jealous.
Don't be. These ones are the worst. Years, withering, decades even. It's an awful way to go.
Our friend the ghost could have shown us a safer route.
Or he's just playing with us. He wants us to follow him. Spectral writing on the wall. See for yourself. Our ghost does not seek revenge. That makes things easier.
Joshua Gouge gone too soon.
What's it going to say? Joshua Gouge outstayed his welcome. Our new friend is waiting for us. Over here. Call on me. Joshua looks kindly on Andrew. What were they to each other?
Brothers in arms, perhaps. You never feel as close to a mate as when you fight by his side. You fight for the man beside you, not for money, not for a king. For your mate.
You have friends from the war. First I've heard of them.
They lost contact. Maybe when this is over, I'll look them up. Most young men are taught to dream of war. And when they get there...
He wants us to follow him.
There's more of them.
The stain is fading.
I sense the fragment of a ghost's voice.
Shite! To arms! To arms! They waylay us!
The right flank! Hold them off!
Josh! Behind you!
Cut! Jump! Bustering cove! Help me!
Joshua! No!
Nice to meet you again, Joshua.
You want us to help Andrew White give up his guilt and get on with his life. Am I right?
We know you died fighting by his side. Is that why he feels guilty? Is this why you can't speak? Well, I've been there. I'll do everything I can to help.
If help we can.
Only these two could talk to each other.
Andrew needs to start talking. As long as he swallows his guilt, nothing will change. There's a wall between these two, and we must knock it down.
I may be able to do that. Andrew failed to save his friend and blames himself for it.
Guilt is normal, but you must let it go.
I had claw marks on it.
None of this explains what binds the ghost here.
Ah, shut it. Mate?
Good to see you living, sir.
I don't usually bring it up, but I was a soldier.
Thought as much. Where'd you fight?
Well, first I fought my way across half the Highlands. Later I'd fight wherever my paymaster.
What's your war story then?
I took my men into a village, let them at the drink. I didn't partake, but I didn't stop them neither.
'Tis hard to keep God in your heart, but you know what never leaves? The smell. That's sickening. For all those brave young boys we send off in search of...
Easier to die with than live with.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. But come.
You're not like this, but we must speak of Joe.
Leave it be.
Your past is very much present. Your friend Joshua...
He wants to take revenge.
You're no wrong. He wants to give you freedom. He never blamed you.
Why would he not seek revenge?
He doesn't see it that way.
I shot him. I was...
Hold on.
We were skirmishing in the forest. Two Indian fellas bore down on Joshua. I raised my musket, pulled the trigger.
Did you admit it later? I mean, no one would have thought the worst of you. A battle like that, well...
Shite happens. To shite, I wanted it. Oh, I don't want to live.
I am duty-bound to protect the living from the dead. Sometimes, too, from talk about it, accept it.
No. You survived. Now you must live.
Joshua? Is that you? It cannot be. I saw you dead.
It is, old friend. I've tried for the longest time to speak to you, but your guilt took my voice. You must live in peace.
I have not the right. I shot you. I was sure my aim was good, but it was not. I shot you.
It was an accident, Andrew. You tried to save me. You failed, but you may make amends. Until you give yourself peace, I cannot have mine. Save me, Andrew, save me. Give yourself peace and save me.
Joshua, you have spoken. Andrew, you've heard. It's time to end the story.
Joshua Gouge, you've lingered in silence for too long. You can go.
I can. Thank you, Banishers. Thank you, Andrew.
Time to say goodbye, boys.
I'm sorry, my friend. I've carried the weight of your death as far as I can.
The debt, if any, is paid. Live your life.
Farewell, Joshua. You've done your duty and more.
Farewell, old friend.
There is nothing left for you here.
I'm good for nothing after that. Thanks for your help. I'll not forget it. Don't you have any ghosts to chase?
Ready for another ride? Circumstances aside, this is quite romantic.
Swarming hordes of spectres aren't to your liking.
They are if I'm with you. Not a fan of this breeze, mind.
Not as romantic as you'd thought, eh?
Maybe now's the time to ask you to marry me.
Try it and I'll cut the rope.
Stay down!
Can I join in too?
What a beautiful view.
Every morning I wake to a better one.
Are you trying to charm me, lady? I'll warn you. It shall definitely work.
Block. Too soft. Get in its face.
They brought more friends.
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher. Once I've bruised the heart, destroy the wisps within its roots.
Farewell, weed.
Banishers. I see you found your way.
Sebastian, what are you doing here?
Difficult though it be to walk these dark tunnels, I'll guide you as best I can.
You sure you want to come? You don't have to.
I must. for Helen.
Tell us a little more.
I'm not sure what more I could tell you. My wife is a strong woman. Every day I feel blessed to have a partner and best friend by me. I had never expected her. When she came into my life, I came home to myself.
Oh, I know that.
She gave me a handkerchief. I died. She was and is ever in my thoughts. She is...
Pennington did a great and terrible thing.
I am a soldier. I took the shilling. Death is part of the bargain. One dies, I served the sick and the dying. When my turn came, I was ready. But now, one dies, so...
Watch.
The rage, they trusted him. He betrayed them. He abandoned. I doubt they can be placated.
We must pray.
Stay close. Whenever you're ready. Not far now, till you find what you need. I hope.
Pity. I was enjoying this wee promenade. Oh, fantastic.
I think you can get down from here.
Everything all right?
Let's just get this over with.
More efficient than cannon powder.
Pennington ordered the barricades fast. I barely had time to bid Helen farewell.
That must have been hard.
A soldier is called to sacrifice.
Shall we? Think you could take on a ghost? The spirits of these soldiers were angry.
Soldiers weren't spared. Those not taken by sickness or thirst died of despair.
Which one took you?
Despair. Most definitely.
These tunnels go surprisingly deep.
In its heyday, it was quite the operation. You see this lift? It goes all the way down. Cart upon cart rose to the surface, piled high with ore.
What's over here?
More tunnels blocked off. More death in the dark.
Sense the ripple of a past conversation.
I told Gray the tunnels were hellish hot. But Wilson says he can't do much about it. Keep feeding the furnace, says he, if you want your meager pay. That sounds nasty. You alright?
Wouldn't fancy working here with the furnaces running.
The work men did here was meant to make New Eden rich.
Stuck, damn it.
There's a strong spectral presence down there.
A lot of us died down here.
What the hell was that?
Uh-oh.
They're coming.
Ride it out.
Not gonna make this easy for me then.
I have another in sight.
Take that to your face.
Nice of you to join us, Sebastian. Care to explain what the hell we just heard?
I can't.
What now?
I say we push past the blockade. Follow me, please.
Did the miners abandon their work when sickness hit?
They worked till they could work no more.
shall we? Careful. A dark will is upon that thing.
More efficient than cannon powder. Enough powder to kill us all.
Enough powder to kill you, you mean?
Aye. Enough powder to kill me too.
You are sent back.
What's this?
A makeshift checkpoint. The halfway mark.
Are they expecting to face a regiment?
In a way. He knew the dying would try to fight. He had to keep them from infecting the rest.
Charming.
Can't blame a man for wanting to make it home alive.
We play games as we wait to die.
Someone's left us a fire camp to use.
Harsh rules, Sebastian. Yours?
I regret the necessity.
Why would Pennington cut off the food?
He decided we weren't worth saving. Damn him to hell for it.
Reason enough for a Spectre to rage. Press on.
The living quarters are ahead, if you insist.
They never learn, do they?
devil take it!
This miner was shot. Was there a mutiny?
There was. We failed.
Why did you not mention this before?
My heartfelt apologies. I suppose the memory was just too painful.
What is that?
This is no ordinary spectre, that's for sure.
Perhaps in our pain, screaming to be free, we made chains.
More importantly, how do we break them?
I see a weak link.
Whatever's down here did not like that. A wee Highland kiss for you.
Watch out! Spectre possession!
There's more of.
Shift your balance.
Piss off!
Red, look at this.
They told us to stay put for a few days, and we listened. When days turned to weeks, we made do. Now food's running low, and they've bolted the doors. We must act now, before it's too late.
love doing that. Ready and waiting. Don't fret. We're coming for you.
This creature, I don't think you're ready to face it. Turn back.
Why?
I don't know. I thought maybe it should mean see whatever is down there.
What's that mark mean?
I've seen it in books. Necromancy. Corpse raising, spirit control, that kind of thing.
Ever heard of a ghost able to raise the dead and control them?
I thought they were myths. Perhaps I was wrong. But we do our work. Come on, let's break these chains.
More efficient than cannon powder.
Spectral stains block the mechanism.
I feel something close. Pennington thought everything was fine. Really?
He lied.